Once again, good evening. I am Julius A. Awoniyi. I am on a series that I titled Who Are You? Or Who Am I? To personalize it. And I've done series one on, I talked to you about my strengths, my 7 strengths that I discovered about myself. And I encouraged you to also discover the same thing about yourself. Now, under this part B, I want to talk to you about 7 weaknesses I discovered about myself. 7 weaknesses, just as I give you 8 strengths that I find out about myself. 7 this time around, but weaknesses about myself. See, you become successful in life when you are able to know your strengths and your weaknesses, your likes and your dislikes, the things you don't like. And having discovered them, you will be able to put all strengths together to ensure that you fulfill them. And those weaknesses, you work on them so that they do not overcome you. Now, out of the 7 weaknesses I discovered about myself, number one is oversleeping. I tend to oversleep sincerely. I just find myself, and what brings about this is I overuse myself. So eventually I sleep too much. Well, those that are close to me and they see me holding vigils here and there, they say, "Ah, this man, but you don't sleep, you hold vigils." But sincerely, to be truth about myself, to be truthful, I tend to oversleep. It's a weakness that I keep working on. Number two, too much sincerity. That is another weakness I see about myself. Too much sincerity. I just try to be direct and sincere while communicating with people, while answering people's questions. I don't like to shift and to turn people. I just go straight. Oh, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm not fine. Oh, what about your wife? Oh, what about your wife? Oh, she's in so and so place. Instead of she's good. I just like to be straight. But I found it that it is a weakness. You should be able to talk generally and not specifically. Now, I'm saying all these things so that you don't just focus on me. You better focus on yourself. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. Discover yours. I'm giving you mine so that you can find out about yourself and build yourself to become better. See, a man that has known his weaknesses is a great man. That's just the truth. He's a great man because each time he's trying to enter into that weakness, he says, "No, I've discovered this and I shouldn't." Now, number three, another weakness I find in myself is caring too much. I care too much. When I come across you and you tell me your challenges, I I care and care and care until you get to a point. This man, it is too much. You thought not to be. So I try to work on that. That's why these days some people try to see me as a bit callous. Because I realize that the people you care for too much at times, they are also the people that don't really respond well. I tell you the truth. But, when you make yourself too much available for people, they take you for granted. So these days, I'm so scarce for many people I've been available for before. Not that I don't answer them, I answer them, I attend to them, but I reduce the time, the quality of time spent with them. So little is much when you are so diligent about it and when God is in it. Number four weakness I find about myself is I don't break relationships easily. Once I know you, I have known you. Once I come across you, I have come across you. I have people in my mind, so many people. So wherever I come across you, whatever challenge about yourself you tell me, I carry it as my burden and I find out how solutions can come to all those things. So, and you see, there are some phone numbers I got in year 2005 when I got my first phone. Those phone numbers are still on my phone till now. This is 2025, 20 years after. I still keep the phone numbers. I don't delete. I still try all things to communicate with them. I try all things to find out where they live and all the rest. So I don't break up relationships easily, but there are relationships you must break up. It's a strength. Now, yeah, it's a strength to break up some relationship. Number five, weakness I've seen in myself. I tend to know and master all fields and all things. I just want to know all things. And you cannot know all things. You are not all knowing God. You are not the Almighty. I just want to know everything. So as a result of that, I read and study and make research and do research. I tell you. So, but when you try to be master of all trades, jack of all trades, you be master of none. So I must work on myself, and I keep working on myself to be specific and to follow certain the areas that I know that these are the areas that will be useful for me and useful to me and useful to humanity. Number six weakness I find in myself is that I am a leader who combine both choleric and phlegmatic temperaments together. So, choleric are hard people. I've I'm a phlegmatic by nature. So my leadership, you see me as a servant leader. I try to do what you are to do, what I'm to delegate at times, I do it. And I try to work with my team members instead of me to say, hey, come on, stand up, do that. Hey, you sit down and do that. Hey, you rise. I hardly do dictatorial something. When people are used to my phlegmatic way of leadership, the day the choleric aspect comes out, they become afraid. Some of them run. I remember a lady like that, I had taken care of her, a colleague in the office, and every little thing she came to me and I will attend to her very well. In fact, she was almost taking me for her Lord. Oh, this is my Lord and my master. Everything. And Abby had me so phlegmatic and nice and kind. And so, no, 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 no. I just attended to her. I don't know what happened one day that I think she was trying to take me for granted. The other side of me appeared in the choleric, very strong one. And I slammed her and corrected her. She became afraid. And later, when I said, oh, I'm sorry, she didn't accept sorry. She was so afraid that she got offended. She was disturbed. She was disorganized. For weeks, I begged her. She would not listen to me. And that was how she just parted relationship with me. So later, when I tried to, the relationship is no more the way it used to be. So it's a weakness in leadership. Ability to balance your temperament in leadership is something. Now, number seven weakness that I see about me is I am afraid of an unsuccessful life. I don't want to be an unsuccessful leader, an unsuccessful CEO, an unsuccessful husband, an unsuccessful pastor, an unsuccessful writer, or whatever. I want to succeed. So, because of that fear, that I don't want a non-successful life. I try to be a workaholic to overwork myself. So I'm believing God that the Lord will help me and the God that assisted me to discover all these things and I'm able to write it down will also make it easy for me to work upon them. See, it's not just to hear my story. Just as I told you the other time, go and discover your own strengths, your own weaknesses, build on your strengths, work on your weaknesses. I am Julius A. Awoniyi on all my social media. Please follow, like, share, subscribe, and make me your friend. Thank you.